Over 2,300 people have now been arrested in pro-Palestinian protests across university campuses here in the United States. Joe Biden broke his silence on the issue on Thursday and said that people had the right to peacefully protest, but that line was crossed when people entered and occupied buildings and destroyed property. That line not going down well with the protesters we've been speaking to here at George Washington University.
I think it's interesting that a country that is helping to facilitate an illegal military occupation of Palestinian land is now calling out protesters for also occupying land at college campuses where they pay tuition. I think the irony is not lost on anyone. Students and community are 100% within their right to say that they don't want their tax money to go to this, they don't want their tuition money to go to this.
What do you think the impact of this protest is going to be on November's election?
Joe Biden has facilitated the genocide of 40,000 Palestinians in Gaza. You cannot get worse than a genocide. There's no comparison, there's no saying, well, Trump is going to be worse. There has to be a line, there has to be, if we have any type of morality to stand on, genocide has to be the line. There cannot be a lesser of two evils when it comes to genocide, and I think that's what the Democrats are trying to paint.
I want to ask you about the accusations of anti-Semitism on university campuses. How do you feel about seeing that kind of rhetoric coming from the administration and from other rights groups as well when you are here protesting for your cause?
It's a tactic used by a lot of these Zionist lobbies to conflate anti-Semitism with anti-Zionism. Zionism is a political ideology that believes in upholding an occupation. It's not an anti-Semitic movement. It is a liberation movement. This is a movement against an occupation, against a siege, against an apartheid system. And so it's just a tactic used by these lobbyists to try to derail what actually is the goal.
Well, as America's first president, George Washington, watches on, his successor, Joe Biden, faces an uphill battle for re-election this November, with some analysts believing this pro-Palestinian movement could be the thing that costs him the election.